does a beer lover celebrate Halloween? With beer, of course! Coming up, how I did Halloween with beer in style. Hello guys, welcome to Happy Hour with Ollie. I'm Ollie, and what are we drinking today? Today we are drinking this Old Railway Express Oatmeal Stout from Fraser Mills Fermentation Company in Port Moody, British Columbia, Canada. In the previous episode, we talked about how to be a beerist and explore the world through beer. Link in the description below if you haven't already seen the video. Well, I was recently at Fraser Mills Fermentation Company on Halloween Day. So I want to share with you, before I crack open this beer, my beerist experience that day. Did I follow all the beerist tips? Watch and find out.
Yeah, let's go. I thought they were walking around shoeless.
Yeah, there's a... Hi guys, we are at Singapore Hawker Restaurant in Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada. Happy Halloween! I don't just have this face on like randomly. It is Halloween. Okay, so to celebrate Halloween, my favorite holiday, we've come to Singapore restaurant and ordered lots of food. What I've got here, warming my hands to some hot milk tea. We've got here the Singaporean laksa, which is like a seafood curry laksa. This is the special stir fry with prawn paste and special chili sauce. This roti canai. And then this, last but not least, is mee goreng. Alright, time for tasting. First up is the roti canai. The texture is really good. It's really nice and fluffy and then crunchy on the outside. The sauce is curry. The curry is too sweet. It should be less sweet, more savory. So this one's not like too authentic, but it's good. Alright. Time for my favorite veggie, kangkong. They've added a lot of garlic to this, which, you know, too much garlic never spoils anything. The shrimp paste comes through, and I think I would like it to have a little bit more of the sambal chili, but not bad. Mee goreng is stir-fried noodles with lots of good stuff. They made this mee goreng especially hot for me. Mee goreng is good. It's got the flavor of the peanut sauce coming through. The chili is especially hot to me. The beauty of this kind of dish is you need to have a huge wok with like really high flames, and I can taste that in this cooking. When you can see like on the shrimp, like the burnt fiery bits, that's the best part. Good. Alright, time for the laksa. Must drink the soup first. Too sweet, but other than that, flavors are not bad. The coconut milk is coming through. The curry is coming through. I would have preferred it to be a little bit more curry. I'm a little bit disappointed that it's not a combination of noodle and vermicelli, like in the real Hawker Food Center, but that's alright. Fraser Mills Fermentation Company here in Port Moody, British Columbia, Canada. And today I've got a flight of 4. Ta-da! And I will be tasting in the order from least bitter, so the lowest IBU, to the most bitter. And here we have a non-alcoholic Fentimans Rose Lemonade. Looks like a sparkling rosé. This is for tip number 1 for your designated driver. Alrighty, time to try the first one. North Pacific Brown Ale. Smells really like caramel, nutty. And it's kind of hazy. I can't quite see through it. It's got a lovely like brown, amberish color. Oh, super smooth and creamy. Definitely getting a lot of caramel taste in there. Like it tastes a little peanutty to me. It's really nice and refreshing, and at 25 IBU, it's not bitter at all. It's super sweet. If you're craving a dessert, this will be a really good one. On to the next one. This one, I made up a little song to go with it. Broken Superstition, writings on the wall. Because this one's called Broken Superstitions. It's an IPA. As you can see, it's pretty cloudy, golden kind of color. Oh, super fruity to the nose right away. As far as an IPA goes, this is super fruit forward and it's not very bitter at all. I think this will go with like a lot of savory snacks. Alrighty, on to the next one. This Titan is thirsty. Here we have the Rock Hop Hazy IPA. This one is more of a New England style IPA as opposed to an American style. So I'm going to expect more fruitiness as well as more bitterness. As you can see, it's quite cloudy, kind of like a amberish golden color. Super stone fruit. I'm getting really peachy, grapefruity flavors coming up right away. And even though it's sitting at 57 IBU and this one was 45 IBU, it actually tastes sweeter to me than this 45 IBU one. Super fruit forward. The hoppiness is more subtle, I think. The hops, it only comes out as the beer is going down your throat. It's like finishing on your tongue. I really like this one. Subtle but juicy. Last but definitely not least is this Buzzbait IPA. As you can see, see-through. It's the only one that I'm guessing is a West Coast IPA, and at 77 IBU, I'm expecting it to be quite bitter with a lot more complexity. As you can see, it's a lovely amber color. Smells like hops. Overwhelmingly hops. For 77 IBU, the bitterness doesn't hit you right away. It's kind of got this like bitterness that fades into a sweet licorice type taste. And the dry finish is something that I really like. This is my cup of tea. I can drink this all day.
Oh, you can.
So I hope you've enjoyed my experiences at Fraser Mills Fermentation Company and my review of the food in the area. So I've got here now one of their special brews, the Old Railway Express Oatmeal Stout. Let's crack it open. smells really good. Really nutty. And as that beer is entering my mouth, it's just bringing all this malty sweetness. Yeah, I wouldn't mind oatmeal like this for breakfast every day. It's quite sweet to my palate, but the finish is surprisingly dry. It just leaves you wanting for more. Guess my only complaint is that the head goes away a little bit faster than I would have hoped, but the flavors more than make up for it. Did you like my Halloween costume? Did you know what I was trying to go for? Did you enjoy my review of food as well as breweries? Do you want to see more food reviews from me? Comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join me on more happy hour adventures. And look me up on Instagram and use the hashtag happyhourwithOllie. Take care, mates. See you next time. Bye.